Hey everybody, this is Allie. Welcome back to my channel, Color Mama 360. It is time for another video. So good morning, good night, good afternoon, good middle of the night, depending on when you're watching. Let's jump into it because today is my March plans video and I have quite a lot of plans for this month, but a lot of them are whips, so they're already started. Some of them are not cheat pages, but an easy title page or something like that, just to work in certain books. And yeah, I have a lot of fun things planned, including the pages that I am going to be doing for my Monster March hashtag, and that is part of an Amazon gift card giveaway that I'm doing. If you want to learn more about how to enter that challenge, you can check out the video that I'm going to link in the iCards, and that's my Monster March announcement video. That has all the information on how to enter, how it's going to work, all of that. So if you want to participate in that, make sure to check out that video. But let's go ahead and get started. Let's start with our project books. So if you are new to the channel, one project book I have, and sorry for the glare, is Tinier. And this is with designs by Pop, but it's a coloring heaven. And I'm just continuing on with the shelf pages. So this is the March shelf page. I don't really have a whole lot of ideas for this. It's very spring-like, which makes sense, but it doesn't really feel like it should be spring where I'm at. So this one might be a little bit of a tricky one for me to come up with some color palettes and things like that. It's very gardening based, so I'm sure there will be lots of greens and things of that nature. But otherwise, I don't really know what I want to do with this page. Actually, when I came to mark this page, it was like the first time that I feel like I've actually given it a good look. So I'm definitely interested to see what I do with this page, but not a clear idea yet. So that is from Tiny Year with designs by Pop. Next, continuing on with the project books for my channel, I'm also currently using Summer Nights as a project book. And this is kind of one of my cheat pages, so to speak. I am just going to come in and fix this little bug and do the title page this month. I have lots of plans and I want to stick to my project books, but because I have so many other plans, I decided just to do something easy in this book. So I'm still working in it, but something that's not going to take up a lot of time. Now, the reason that there's just some random colors on here was because I was testing some mediums during my book battle competition thing last year, which I will be doing again this year, but a little bit differently. So I need to come in and figure out how I'm going to fix that because I just literally put the colors that I had out on there. But that is what I will be doing in Summer Nights this month, is the title page. And that will work well for the hashtag Tackle the Title Pages that Jess from Coloring Bumblebee is hosting. Next is my group buddy color book, and that's Capybara Cuties. This is a group buddy color with a bunch of different people, and we have not picked our pages yet. As you know, if you're not new to my channel, I do film my videos a little bit in advance just because of the amount of time that I have. I gotta take advantage of it when I have it. So we have not picked our two pages yet for this month, but you'll probably see them pop up at some point during the month. So that's Capybara Cuties by Rob Parkinson. Moving on to my books that I would like to finish. First, we have the Princess Kawaii Mega Pack. This is a PDF, and I have done, what did I do the first month? Oh my goodness. Moana. I did Moana in January. I did Elsa in February, which you'll see in my completed pages video. And then I based Rapunzel a while ago, probably last month, and so I will be coming in to do the pencil. And I thought that that would be a good idea too, since I do have a lot of plans. This one's already based. I just need to come in and do some pencil shading, and then it will be all done. And I like how it looks already, even just with the alcohol marker. I definitely want it to have some pencil shading, but I like the colors that I'm going for, and I think that so far everything is looking good in the way that I want it. So that's from the Princess Kawaii Mega Pack by Kevin Tail Art. Next, another book I am trying to finish before October is Magic Mouse, a Pumpkin Party coloring book. And I really need to do 2 pages in this book this month. just to kind of get on on track or even a little bit ahead, depending on which way you look at it, I guess. So I'm just continuing on. This is actually the third page in a row that I've done. So consecutively, just kind of gone in a row. So I have this page picked out. I have gone through and based Matchstick Mouse from this point of the book onward. And then I was also thinking about doing this page because this page looks pretty simple to me. I don't think it will take too long. So I thought that this would be a good second page to do. The bobbing for cherries, not apples, cherries. See, this is why. This is why you read the other side when it's a storybook, because I would have colored those as apples anyway. So those are the two pages I have picked out from Matchstick Mouse, a pumpkin party coloring book, one of my books to finish. Okay, it's looking like I'm going to need to take a quick break, so I will be right back. Okay, so I think we left off with Matchstick Mouse. Moving on to another, what I've been calling unofficial project book for my channel, which is Wondrous Folk, but I have managed to do a page in here every month so far. And the page that I have chosen for March is The Jewel Thief. And when I saw this page, I immediately knew I wanted her to be brunette. I don't know why, but that is just what I thought in my head. Um, but then I was thinking that maybe this would also be fun for her to have black hair and kind of like an emerald and black outfit. So this part with the pattern, like an emerald green, and then black for the gloves. I don't know. Um, so I might think about that. And I guess I could still do emerald with brown hair and then some black too. But for some reason, all of a sudden last night she started appearing more black hair to me. So we'll see. But this is the page that I have chosen for March from Wondrous Folk by Christine Caron. And that is an unofficial project book. Okay, now we're going to move on to some special books that are for my Monster March challenge that I'm doing. Now, I'm not entering my own challenge, but I did want to color some monster pages along with you guys. Again, that announcement video was linked at the beginning of the video, but you can go check it out if you haven't yet. And the whole purpose is to bring out some of those Halloween specific books that we might only bring out one time a year. So the first page I have chosen is from one of my favorite Halloween books, and that's the Coloring Haven Halloween special from last year. And the one that I chose is Batsy, and this one is by Mystic Art Mirrors. And I think that this is just going to be an all alcohol marker page. I'm just going to come in, make it a quick alcohol marker page, and yeah, it's cute, and I think that this will be a fun one. But yeah, I'm seeing this as just a quick one that I do with all alcohol markers. And hopefully I can continue to try and improve my skills with blending some of the alcohol markers and things like that as well. That would be good. So that's from the Coloring Haven Halloween special. And then the next monster page that I am hoping to color for my Monster March challenge is from A Million Little Monsters by Lulu Mayo. This is an untouched book for me. And the page that I chose is this one with the monsters on the crescent moon. And I thought that this would be another great one. Again, kind of tailoring my plans to the fact that I've picked out a lot of pages, but then some of them are a little bit less time consuming pages. And so this one already has a nice black background. So I thought that this one would be fun to come in and do and shouldn't take up too much time. And that will allow me the ability to really spend the time that I want on it. Because one thing I don't want to feel this month is rushed to finish anything, because then I know like quality isn't as good. It doesn't turn out the way that I want to see it. And so I'm hoping that even though I have a lot of page picked for this month, that because some of them are simpler or already have elements like the background already done, that it will still allow me the ability to take my time. So that is from A Million Little Monsters by Lulu Mayo. And then the last two monster pages I have that I would like to do, and I will definitely prioritize completing at least one in here, but I picked out two just in case, and that's from Creepy Kawaii Halloween by Ella Jarzabek. And this is the first page that I have picked out, the Frankenstein. Really, any page in this book will work. And I will have a video coming out soon. I don't think it will be released at the time that this one is, but I will have a video coming out showing you other ideas for monster pages as well. And I mean, really, any of the pages in this book would work great. And then this is the other one that I have picked out. This is the one I want to probably do first. It's the one that I want to do the most. So I want to prioritize this one. And then if I have the time, do the other one as well. So I don't know what he's supposed to be, but he definitely looks like some sort of monster. So works good. I don't know what I'm going to do for the sky, but I'm wanting to do something different than I've done before. So definitely something dark. Um, I've tried galaxy skies in the past, and they haven't turned out well. So I'm wondering if maybe I can try again on somewhere else and see if I can then replicate it, or what I want to do for the sky. I also haven't used water mediums on this paper, so I don't know how well that would work. Um, and yeah, what that would look like if maybe I can find a all pencil tutorial for the background if I want to do something galaxy like. It's not too big of a space. I mean, it will take some time, but it's not too big of a space. So that's Creepy Kawaii Halloween by Ella Jarzabek. Okay, so that is all the monster pages I have. I'm moving on to Outdoorable. This is a new book to me that I would like to color in. I am trying to color in some of my newer books as quickly as possible once I get them, but don't know how well that will end up going. That was my dog sneezing in the background. Sorry, guys. Um, this is the page that I've chosen, these Sleeping Owls. I think this will be a good page as well. And again, another night sky. So, um, yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do for this page, but I think it's going to be pretty straightforward. Brown trees. I don't know what kind of season I'd like it to be. That kind of helps me determine the leaves. Um, Probably red mushrooms, but I don't know. I could maybe think of something interesting to do too, instead of just your plain normal colors that you would normally color these elements. So I don't know yet, but I will be trying to color this page as well. It's a little bit lower on the priority list. It's behind all the project books and behind all the monster books. So if I don't get to it, then hopefully I can move it to next month. Okay, next is a few long-term whips that I have that I would like to come and finish. One of my goals is to really cut down my list of whips that I have going. So the first one is in Wild Summer, Mythographic Wild Summer. This one I started back in, I believe, November. I had a really hard time getting started in this book. I mean, it sat on my shelf for over a year. And then I got alcohol markers and realized, this book is single-sided. So maybe I'll try that. And then I started this page. I didn't finish it. Then we went into the Christmas season, so it got put away for a while. So I'm trying to take it back out and come and finish it now so that I can finally have a completed page in this book. Because even though this does have a whip, I do still consider this an uncolored book because it doesn't have a completed page. So this is the page that I've started. I definitely know better now too, which I think helps how I like to use alcohol markers as a base of pencil over the top. So there's definitely going to be some stuff I need to come in and change with the pencil that I have done already, but I definitely have a better idea of how I like to do that now as well. And so this page doesn't feel quite as daunting. I kind of know what direction I want to go with it. So that is my whip from Mythographic Wild Summer that I would like to come finish this month. And then I have another whip from Tales from the Forest Kingdom. Can't remember when this one is from. Again, last year, so it's this one. So everything is based with Albert Durst, except for it looks like a few of these things and then these leaves. So I do know, even though it doesn't look like I say my colors, I'm pretty sure I know what green that is and can come in and finish that. And then I haven't done anything for the background or the stones. My original plan was to come in and do the Albertures dry, like you see here on the page, activate them with water, then go over the top with some pencil dry, whether that's the Albertures again or Prismacolor. But now I'm thinking, I haven't done a full page of Albertures just activated. I've always come back in with them dry or gone over the top with them with a different pencil dry. So I've never left them with kind of that watercolor effect, which is what they are, right? They're watercolor pencils. So I'm kind of thinking that I might want to do that for this page. Now, I really like this page, and it makes me a little nervous because I don't want to ruin it. But at the same time, I do think that this would be a good page for that. And at the end of the day, if I don't like it, then I just know that I don't really like that sort of effect. So that is what I'm thinking for this page. That's from Tales for the Forest Kingdom by Hannah Carlzon. Another whip I would like to complete. The next one is also a whip. I have lots of whips that I'm trying to come back to, like I said, and it's from Luna by Maria Troll. Now, you may remember this one if you've been watching the channel for a while, just like you may remember, maybe not the Tales from the Forest Kingdom one, but the mythographic one. I really liked the way that the sky was turning out, but then I used a different color up here, so it didn't match. So then that started to bother me. And then I did the trees. And then I was like, okay, what color am I doing the leaves? And you can see I've started them, and I just don't like the way that it was turning out. There's really not that much left on this page. I do want to add some stuff to the sky, like some white Posca dots or something like that, um, to hopefully, I don't know, just add to the sky a little bit. Then I just need to finish the leaves and the ground. The unicorn I'm leaving white, so I just need to give it kind of a little bit of a white effect. Not sure about the mane. And then the girl. And I'm thinking maybe I'll match the mane and the girl's hair so that, I'd already have those pencils out. So I don't really think there's that much time left into this page. There's a little bit, but not a ton. I just need to come in and finish it. And I'm hoping that I can salvage it as far as like liking it. Um, Looking at it right now, I do feel like motivated by it. Like I could come in and do some more work on it and hopefully make it one that I enjoy. And looking at it again with the background, it should have continued, I think, down all the way down here, which I didn't do. So looks like I do have some colors saved, but not the colors for the background. So we will see how that ends up turning out. But that is my whip that I would like to finish in Luna by Maria Troll. Next is another new book to me, and it's Alien Worlds by Kirby Rosannes. This is a book that I debated for a really long time getting, and I'll talk more in my spring haul about why I decided to get it. But if you would be interested in hearing my review on this book, I mean, I know there's tons of flip throughs and reviews and whatever about this book. It's not new. But if you just would like be interested in hearing my opinion about it and would like me to make a review about it, let me know and I will. Otherwise, I'll just kind of talk about it more in my spring haul. I may have said winter haul, but I meant spring. But the page that I'm going to try to do this month is this one. I think this will be a quick, easy page. I don't think it will take very long. I do think I'm going to do it like metals and stuff. I'm not going to do anything too crazy for this page. But I also don't think it will be too time consuming or anything like that. So that's kind of why I picked that as my first page so that I could get started in it, but nothing too time consuming. Now, this isn't necessarily a new book, but it is an untouched book. You would have seen it in my winter haul. It's Seasons by Hannah Carlzon. And I really, when I was just thinking about my different plans for this month, I really wanted to color in this book because I was so excited to get it. And now it's just sitting on the shelf. And so I looked through the pages and tried to decide what to color. And I already have a lot of Hannah Carlzon this month. So I'm just going to do this book belongs to page. Now, this isn't the smallest book belongs to page ever. There's still going to be some time that goes into this for sure, especially because I do want to do something for the background. I'm thinking probably Albert Durers would be best. I've slowly been increasing my albiter backgrounds. So hopefully I'm starting to improve and stuff like that. But yeah, so no idea what kind of color palette I want to do on this one. The last time I did a Hannah Carlson Book Belongs To page, it was a nightmare. Just my color palette was all wrong. It just did not turn out the way that I wanted it to. So I'm hoping that this time around will be better because I am excited to get started in this book. So that is Seasons by Hannah Carlson. The next book is Color Me Easter for Kids by Ella Jarzabek. There is a review of this book because this is a newer book. So there is a review on the channel. I will link that in the iCards if you're interested. But I love this book, and even at the time that I did the review, I had already started these pages. I haven't done anything more in them, but so I already have this page based and a little bit of pencil on the trees. So I just need to come in and do some pencil on everything else. And then I also started basing this page, and this was a page that my daughter kind of picked out. We were looking through the book when I got it, and she was so excited that there was a page with chicks, which is what she calls chickens. So yeah, so I started basing this page, and then I would like to finish this one as well. These pages are kind of hit or miss for me as far as how much time they take up, and so that's why I am going to stick with the two. I really do hope I get to them, but if not, I'm going to be coloring this in this book next month, regardless of if I get them finished or not. So I'm just so excited about it that there's no way I'm putting it away, even if I do finish those pages. Next, I have another whip from Lulu's House of Wonder. This is a more recent whip. It's not even on the whip list yet, and it's this one. Now, the yellow is really bright, but I'm not going for quite that bright. But it's going to be yellows, greens. I have the color palette saved on my phone. I believe there's some other colors too, maybe orange or something like that. So I need to come finish basing it, and then I'm going to go over the top, probably with Prismacolor pencils. So that's the page from Lulu's House of Wonder by Lulu Mayo. And then, of course, you guys know how excited I was for this book. It's Leon's Journey. There's no way that I'm not going to at least try and color a page in here. I would really, really, really like to get a page done. And so, again, I picked a page that I felt like was the most realistic, and that's just the character pages. And I would want to do these first anyways because I want to use the same colors throughout the book. I think this may be the first book I own that has character pages like this, and so I'm just so excited about it. Now, I can't decide, and you guys should let me know in the comments what you think. So, when I was showing this book to my husband, he was like, "Oh, make a Leon an orange cat." And that had been an idea. I think some other people have done that too. Like an orange, would it be a tabby? An orange tabby cat. So that's one idea. And then I would probably make Lily a black and white cat. These ones I'm not sure yet. These are probably going to be like golden retriever type colors. I'm not sure about him yet, but for these two. But I used to have two cats. One is currently living at my parents' house just because there was a lot going on in our house. And my cats, one is all black with, like a little spot of white on his chest. And then one is a black and white tuxedo, and that's the girl. So in the past, in Kanoko Igusa's books, I have done some cat pages with two cats and made them look like my cats. So my question for you to answer down in the comments is, should I do an orange tabby and a black and white tuxedo? And I don't know how those would look together. So I guess I would need to keep that in mind. Or should I do a mostly black cat with, a little bit of white and gray spots and a black and white tabby like my cats? So let me know what you think down in the comments because I'm kind of torn. I think that an orange tabby would look really good on pages like this, like where he's by himself. And, even the foliage would look, whatever colors you do the foliage would probably look good. But orange is a harder color, I feel like, to help make look cohesive. And so I'm I may be leaning a little bit more towards black and white because I feel like you could really do any colors with those and still somehow make it look cohesive. So let me know what you think down in the comments, but that is the page that I have picked for March from Leon's Journey by Kanoko Igusa. So excited for that book. And that is all my plans for the month of March. So let me know down in the comments what your plans are for the month of March. I do genuinely want to hear what everybody is up to. I love kind of seeing, what everyone's coloring in. Now, one thing that you may have seen missing this month is I don't have any buddy colors planned specifically for the month of March. If there are any buddies that end up getting rolled over from February to March, I'll work on those. But I did not plan any buddies for March specifically. I think I just needed kind of a break and just I've had some changes recently and things like that that I'm truly not sure if I'm going to be doing the same amount of coloring, and so I want to make sure that I have time for the things that I'm wanting to color in, like this book, for example, and doing the Monster March challenge and all of that. So I don't know if I will pick those back up in April. I really, really enjoyed the ones that I've done in the past. I just barely started doing buddies probably I know I did one way back last August, before I had my baby, and then I picked back up again in November, and I think I've had a couple buddies every month since November. So I've really, really enjoyed the ones that I've done in the past. Um, But yeah, we're just going to kind of see how this month goes, and hopefully that will give me a better gauge of what I can or can't handle in the future. All right, everybody. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did. Hype it if you want others to be able to find it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, everybody.